The night she said it, she didn't even look up from her phone. "You're not attractive," she said flatly. "I'm only dating you out of pity." No anger, no hesitation, just a casual execution. For a second, I thought I misheard her. The room was quiet except for the faint hum of the ceiling fan and the glow of her screen, reflecting in her eyes. Detached, bored. I watched her face carefully. No smirk, no guilt. She meant it. Something inside me didn't break. It froze. "Then be single," I replied. My voice didn't shake. That surprised her. I saw it. The micro-expression. The flicker. She expected negotiation. Maybe tears. Maybe me begging to be enough. Instead, I stood up, took my keys, walked out. That should have been the end. But it wasn't. Because insults like that don't come from nowhere. They're rehearsed, backed by something or someone. The next morning, she didn't call. That was the second clue. 3 years together. And no attempt to fix it? No rage texts. No emotional explosions. Just silence. Silence means replacement. I didn't stalk her. Not immediately. I replayed moments instead. The late-night work calls. The sudden gym obsession. The new passwords. The way she started criticizing my clothes, my hair, my body. Not to improve me. To justify something. That's how they do it. They downgrade you in their mind, so they don't feel guilty upgrading elsewhere. A week later, I saw it. Not by accident. Strategy. Her social media had been quiet. Too quiet. So I checked tagged photos instead of her profile. And there it was. A blurry group dinner. Dim lighting. But I know her laugh. The tilt of her head when she's trying to impress someone. She was sitting close to him. Too close. His hand was resting behind her chair, claiming territory. She looked lighter, almost relieved. That's when it clicked. She didn't date me out of pity. She stayed with me until she secured him. And the insult? That was her exit speech. I zoomed in on the photo, analyzed details like a crime scene. His watch, expensive. His posture, confident. Her expression, validation. Hypergamy isn't emotional. It's transactional. And I had just been liquidated. Still, I didn't confront her. Emotion is loud. Intelligence is quiet. Instead, I waited. 2 weeks later, she finally texted. "I think we rushed things. Maybe we should talk." Translation. It's not going how she planned. I didn't respond immediately. I let her see I was active. Then I replied, "Sure." Short, controlled. We met at the same cafe where she once told me she loved me. Poetic. She walked in dressed differently, more polished, like she needed to prove something. She sat down across from me and studied my face. "You look different," she said. I did. I had slept better. I had trained harder. I had stopped seeking her approval. "Have you been seeing someone?" she asked casually. There it was. Projection. I leaned back. "No," I said. "Have you?" A pause. A microscopic delay. "No." Lie. I didn't argue. I didn't accuse. I just nodded slowly, as if filing that answer away. Because by then, I already knew more than she realized. And she had no idea I had been watching the pattern unfold. Quietly, calculating, she lied without blinking. That was the moment I stopped seeing her as someone I loved, and started seeing her as a case study. I didn't expose her at the cafe. That would have been emotional, reactive. Instead, I let her talk. She said she missed our connection. She said the breakup felt confusing. She said maybe she self-sabotaged, carefully crafted vulnerability. But her phone kept lighting up on the table. Face down, buzzing. She didn't flip it over once, because she knew. And so did I. I had already done my homework. Not by hacking, not by stalking, by observing. Patterns don't lie. 2 nights after our breakup, she had followed him publicly. He followed back. His friends followed her. Comments started appearing under old photos. Inside jokes. Private references disguised as public humor. Digital fingerprints. Then came the real confirmation. A mutual friend? One of those neutral types who hates drama. Mentioned casually that she'd been talking to that finance guy for a while. For a while. While the timeline rewrote itself instantly. The gym phase. The criticism. The emotional distance. She hadn't fallen out of love. She had transitioned. I finished my coffee slowly, while she searched my face for longing. "Why are you so calm?" she finally asked. "Because I already mourned you, I thought." Out loud, I said nothing, just a slight shrug. Silence unsettles liars more than accusations ever will. She reached across the table, touched my hand, reflexively. Ownership test. I didn't pull away, but I didn't hold back either. Neutral? That scared her more. "Are you seeing someone?" she asked again. This time there was tension behind it. I looked at her carefully. "I've been seeing clearly," I replied. She didn't understand. Not yet. We left the cafe separately. That evening, I made one final move. Not revenge. Revelation. I posted a single photo. Not with another woman. Not a thirst trap. Just me, sharpened, focused, colder. Caption, "Never compete. Replace." It wasn't for her, but she saw it. Within minutes, she watched my story. Then again. 2 days later, the truth surfaced publicly. The finance guy had a long-term girlfriend. Not secret, not complicated. Public. Tagged photos. Anniversary posts. She had been the side option. A placeholder upgrade that never upgraded. And when the girlfriend found out, he didn't choose her. He chose stability. She lost both positions in 1 week. That's when her messages changed. From confident to defensive to desperate. I didn't know he was like that. Of course you didn't. Because you were too busy calculating value to measure character. I didn't respond. Not out of anger. Out of detachment. Weeks passed. Then months. I started seeing someone new. Not louder. Not flashier. Just steady. She doesn't measure me against other men. She doesn't weaponize my insecurities. She doesn't stay out of pity. She stays because she wants to. And the irony? The girl who once called me unattractive now watches my stories in silence. No reactions, no messages, just presence. Regret is quiet. I never confronted her with evidence, never showed her the screenshots, never said, "I told you so." I didn't need to. Life handled the exposure. All I did was step aside. You see, the real power move wasn't proving she betrayed me. It was refusing to compete for someone who thought I was lucky to have them. She thought she was trading up, but she only revealed her market value. And me? I didn't glow up to impress her. I evolved to outgrow her. The last message she ever sent was simple. "Do you ever think about us?" I looked at it for a long time, then deleted it. Because the truth is, I stopped thinking about us the moment she said she dated me out of pity, and I chose myself instead.